In this lecture, we will see what is kinematics of fluid flow. Kinematics is defined as that branch of science which deals with motion of particles without considering the forces causing the motion. Here we will mainly find out the methods. We will discuss about the methods to determine the velocity and acceleration in fluid. So always remember that we are only studying the motion of the particles of fluid without considering the forces. It will help us to visualize the fluid flow. For example, fluid flow in a pipe, how to visualize it and how to find the velocity and acceleration of the fluid. All these concepts will be dealt in kinematics of fluid flow. Now let us see what is Eulerian and Lagrangian approach. In Lagrangian approach, what we are doing is we are tracking all the individual fluid particles. You can see that we are tracking the fluid particles all along its path. It's just like tracking each and every car in a road. That is the Lagrangian approach. For the case of a fluid flow in a pipe, you can see that if you consider a particle here, you are tracking the particle all along its path. That is called the Lagrangian approach. And Eulerian approach, you can see that we are considering only a small space. Usually it is called a control volume, CV. And we will notice and study all the fluid that is entering the control volume and also the leaving the control volume. Basically, we are considering only the space, whatever happening inside that space. Here, we are not tracking the individual particles. We are considering only a small space here. That is called Eulerian approach. And here, we are going to study only Eulerian approach to find the velocity and acceleration. And Lagrangian approach is mainly used for rarefied gas. So that is called a Eulerian approach and a Lagrangian approach. And throughout this part of fluid mechanics, we will only study Eulerian. We will use mainly Eulerian approach.